Yo, what's good guys, it is JD here, hello and welcome back to another 2K video, and today a little bit of something different. If you follow me over on Twitter or over on Instagram, links in the description, you will know that this week I became the first Myteam YouTuber in the world to get one of the Myteam community logos that was mentioned in the Courtside report pre-launch. Now, of course, logos have been a huge thing in the park scene for as long as I can remember. I don't know when they were first incepted, but been around for a long time. This year, it was the first year they've been introduced to Myteam, and for some reason, little old me has become the first person. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen anybody else post about them. I'm pretty sure if you got one, you're going to post about it. So, we're going to go into a game, show you what it looks like, talk about how I've got to this position, talk about how you could potentially get to this position, talk about what it means, because in terms of actual gameplay, there's three ways it can go, and I need you guys to let me know down below which category you're going to fall into. So, if you match up against somebody with a logo, when more people start getting them, there's three potential options that it could be. So you could be indifferent to it. You know, you could play the game as a normal game, and if you're losing badly, you'll quit out, or if you're trying, whatever. So you can play it as a normal game. You could sweat extra hard because you're playing against somebody with a logo. Or you could decide to dip even earlier than you usually would if you are losing, because you know that person's probably put a lot of hours into the game. I'm not going to say I'm good at the game, but I put a lot of hours in, and sometimes I know what to do. So which camp do you fall into if you come up against somebody, maybe me, who has got a logo? I'd be very interested to know. So let's jump into it. There's going to be two videos today. There's going to be a No Money Spent episode or draft category out later on. I don't know which one yet, but there will be another video out today. And of course, if you are new, subscribe for the daily videos. So we're going to jump into a game of Triple Threat Online V100. Not my favourite game mode this year. I'll be very clear about that. And we're going to have a little bit of a chit chat about what's going down. We're going to use Anthony Edwards. We're going to use Jalen Green. We're going to use Serge Ibaka. We're not going to use Anthony Edwards. I don't really want to use Anthony Edwards, I'm going to lie. We'll take the new Duncan Robinson, why not? And we'll take Jalen Green, so I do really like Jalen Green. So, let's jump into it. So, I've got a logo. Why am I the first in the world, you might ask? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea why little old me, with a YouTube channel with like 30,000 subs from a tiny little village in England, which is not exactly a buzzable country, but has been the first one to receive it. I have absolutely no idea. Pretty damn cool though, I'm not going to lie. Right, just quickly have a look what our opponent is here. This is a fresh border TTO for me, so I'm not too pressed about it if I don't get high up on the ladder. Mark Price, Zebo, and Bernard King. Mark Price is very, very damn nice. So first of all, you guys know, or if you don't know, you will do now, I am signed to 2K. I am one of their signed creators. I have not kept that a secret. It doesn't change how I talk about the game. You guys know I still talk as critically about them as I did previously. And you can see right here, everybody, there is my logo. There it is, right next to my name, the 2K logo. It looks pretty damn cool. It just adds a little bit of a something to it, doesn't it? It just makes it look a little bit special. Now, one thing to know about this, it only pops up in online games. So if I go offline, I can't flex against the CPU. The CPU will not care if I have a logo or not. So it's only online games. But like I said, there's a few different reactions people could have. They could not care, they could sweat extra hard, or they could decide to dip out even earlier. So like I said, let me know down below which camp you fall into. It does look pretty damn cool. That's obviously only like the only tangible benefit to it. It does look pretty damn cool, but it is sort of that recognition from 2K that I'm clearly doing something right along the way, which is great. Obviously, I never started this up to, try and get recognition from 2K. That was never like my end goal, but getting it is not a bad thing. Getting it's definitely not a bad thing. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I'd really like to get that, like, how on earth has he got into that position? What do I need to do to try and elevate myself to that type of position? Not that I'm saying I'm in a position that's better than it, I don't know. Words are tough sometimes, allow me. But basically, the best advice I would give if you are trying to, start creating content, or you are creating content, and you want, a bit more information about it or advice about it, conduct yourself professionally is going to be the first one. Now, you might think that's rich coming from you, and I would agree with that in some regard. There's definitely sometimes that we lose ourselves just a little bit, but overall, especially on, Twitter and Instagram and whatever, conduct yourself personally. Never attack 2K directly, and especially not at developers specifically. Like, if you launch personal attacks, like at Ronnie or at, I tweet Ronnie, but it's all jokes. I never, verbally attack him. If you ever do that, I'm pretty sure that's probably you blacklisted forever. I don't know that for sure, but like, I can imagine if you do that, you're not going to be in 2K's good book. So don't do that. Slander a game just by saying like, oh, you know, this is rubbish, this is garbage, without offering like constructive, like, I say that, but I don't say that specifically, but like, I'll always follow it up with my reasoning as to why it's like that, or why I'm feeling like it's like that, and some feedback on how it can be changed. If you're giving constructive feedback in a manner that's coherent and easy to understand and not, you know, attacking people, that's what 2K want, and we are starting to see that this year. This game is by no means perfect. My god, it's better than last year. But man, it is nowhere near perfect. There are still many, many issues that are plaguing this game right now. But they are showing a willingness to fix the errors that are there. We've already seen the exchange get fixed. The auction house speed on next gen get fixed. What else was it? No, there was something else that got fixed as well. The auction house, you couldn't search for like LaMelo, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green. You couldn't search for these guys by name. That's now been fixed and you can. So they are getting there. I believe the all-time domination glitch on current gen has been fixed. I think it's still a problem on next gen, but it has been fixed on current gen. So they are getting there, and that's way more than they've done in previous years, especially, you know, so quickly and with such communication. Sixth Man Sam over on Twitter. If you don't follow him, do go ahead and do so. We really like Sam. He used to be a YouTuber. He used to stream at the same time as me every day, and we both used to know that we would both be on at exactly the same time every day. He's obviously now working with 2K in the Myteam area. I don't know exactly what he does. He's not a community manager, but he definitely, you know, engaged with the community a lot. So getting involved with people like Sam and, you know, again, sending constructive feedback his way, that's what 2K want to see. And if they see your voice, you know, consistently popping up as somebody who's giving good constructive feedback and criticism, that's only going to put you in good stead. That's only going to put you in good stead. Next bit of advice I would give is don't think it's the be-all and end-all. You know, like, it's really damn cool to have this logo, not gonna lie. Knowing that I'm the only one got it, it's a little bit of a flex, I ain't gonna lie. But is that, you know, changing my life? Is it something that I would be unhappy about if I didn't have? No, of course not. And you guys shouldn't be like that either. You know, if you don't get one, it's not a big deal. It's not something that's really in your control. You know, like I said, you can do, you know, the things that I'm saying here, but you still might not get one, and that's fine. You know, don't let that dissuade you from creating content. Don't let that be the defining factor of your, you know, content creation career or whatever you may be doing this for, whether it's just a hobby or whether you are looking to take it more seriously. Don't let it define you, because at the end of the day, it's up to 2K. You know, we don't know how often they're going to update logos. We don't know how many people are going to get them. Right now, it's in its infancy. The park logos have been around for, like I said, I don't know how long, but it seems like they've been there literally forever. So they've got a tried and tested method that's already there. So surely they will just implement that over to Myteam. And you see, there are a lot of people that are getting park logos. There's a lot of people. They do the logo shows, and maybe like 10 people per time get one. I don't know what it's like this year, but that's what it was last year. So like 10 people per show got them. So if they do that again this year, there's going to be a lot of people in the Myteam community who are going to be out here rocking with logos. So I'm going to make the most of my time while I'm here as, like I said, I believe one of the only ones. As we greenlight with Duncan Robinson to get ourselves a dub. We do give up 14 points, which, like I said, isn't good for the 100. But I've already got Gus Gerald, so I'm not too fussed about giving up those points. But there you go. That's what my logo looks like. I like it. I think it's cool. And yeah, you've got to conduct yourself in the right way. Say the right things. You know, don't. I'm not saying I'm squeaky clean. By no means am I. And again, you guys know this. You come through to my streams. This game still tilts me. You know, I still have a lot of feedback to give about this game. There's still many things wrong with it. But they're listening. It's in a much better state than it was at this point last year when 2K21 launched. That was a very sad time for me. But this game, not so sad, which is only a good thing. So conduct yourself well. Don't personally attack people. That's never going to be right. Give constructive feedback and criticism. Be consistent, of course. If they look at your channel and they see you've posted 10 videos and they're all 3 months ago in the space of a week, they're not going to look at that and think that's somebody who's actively engaged in the community. So if you are serious about it, don't think you have to pump out 20 videos a day. That's not what you have to do. You guys know me. I stream a couple of times a day. I stream for about 4 to 5 to 6 hours a day. And then I do 1 or 2 videos. That's what I've done. But I've done this now for a long time. I don't know, 3 years, I think I've been doing this. like this, and I've been full-time for about a year and a half. So it's not happened overnight. It's taken a long time to get here, and I'm by no means like here, so to speak. Like, I've only got a channel of 30,000. That's not massive in the grand scheme of things, you know. Even in the My Team community, that's not massive, and I'm completely aware of that. You don't have to say that other people deserve this more than me. I know that. I'm aware of that. I don't know why I've got this, but I'm not going to say no. I can't exactly turn it off. There's no option in the menus here to turn it off. So, yeah, there we go. That is just a little bit of me rambling and me, a little bit of a humble flex, I guess, of my brand new, first in the world, 2K Myteam content creator logo. And I'm very excited to see throughout the year what other creators are going to get there. So that's going to do it from me today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As usual, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time, and peace.